The crack wasn't the loudest sound in the room. It was my mother's laugh, sharp, cruel, like glass breaking in my chest. Dad's fist still hung in the air, his breath heavy, eyes wild. "You gonna talk back again?" he spat, knuckles stained with my blood. Mom smirked from the couch. "That's what you get for being useless." The taste of iron filled my mouth. My jaw throbbed, and I smiled. They thought they'd broken me, but that was the moment they'd signed their own sentence. Backstory setup, establishing the relationship. I used to think fear was normal, that walking on eggshells was just how families worked. Dad's temper was the weather, unpredictable, violent, and you prayed to survive the storm. Mom, she wasn't a shield, she was his echo, his audience, his accomplice. There were moments, small ones, when I thought maybe they cared. When Dad would take me fishing, when Mom would braid my hair before school. But those moments weren't love, they were investments. Tokens they'd cash in later to keep me silent. The truth? I was never their child. I was their property. Discovery of betrayal. It started with my college fund. I'd been saving since I was 14. Part-time jobs, scholarships, every dollar guarded. My way out. One day, I checked the account. Zero. Dad shrugged when I asked. "We needed it. Don't be selfish." Mom added, "Family comes first. You can always work later." But then I overheard them, laughing about their new car and Vegas trip. My escape fund had bought them luxury. My freedom traded for leather seats and hotel suites. That's when the shift began. Shift in mindset, strategic planning begins. I didn't scream, I didn't cry, I learned. I started watching them, not just what they did, but how. Their spending habits, their arguments, the way Dad kept important things in the safe in his office, the way Mom whispered into her phone before deleting her call logs. I read about financial laws, property rights, custody battles. Every detail became a puzzle piece. The plan wasn't to hit back, it was to erase them. Execution of the plan. First, I documented photos of bruises, recordings of arguments, bank statements showing their spending. Every late-night fight that bled through the walls became evidence. Then I built allies, quietly. A guidance counselor who just wanted to make sure I was okay. A neighbor who'd once called the cops when Dad's yelling got too loud. A distant aunt who despised my parents but loved me. The day I turned 18, I opened my own account, my own phone, my own lockbox at the library. Everything important went there. Step 2, I reported them. Not to the police, yet. Child Protective Services got a neat little package of evidence. So did the IRS, after I found Dad's creative tax filings. I didn't need to take them down directly, I just needed to set the dominoes. Step 3, the house. It was in Mom's name, but the mortgage was drowning them. I sent anonymous tips to the bank about suspicious withdrawals. Funny thing about banks, they don't like gambling habits tied to missed payments. While they fought foreclosure, I quietly transferred the title of the car into my name. I'd bought it, technically, using my earnings. The paperwork had been in Dad's desk. A quick forged signature, a notary visit, and suddenly the car was legally mine. Every move was silent, invisible, surgical. Climax and confrontation. It all came together on a Tuesday. Dad was at the kitchen table, flipping through overdue bills. Mom was pacing, phone pressed to her ear, screaming at a debt collector. I walked in, dropped an envelope in front of them. "What's this?" Dad barked. I sat across from him, calm. Eviction notice. Foreclosure's final. Bank owns the house now. Mom's face drained of color. "What did you—" I slid another paper forward. "Oh, and the car? Mine. The title's been in my name for 2 months. Thought you should know before you try to sell it." Dad's jaw clenched. "You little." I leaned in. "Say it. Hit me. Please. You'll make the police report even cleaner." That's when he saw it. The manila folder by my elbow. His handwriting on the tax documents. Photos of bruises. Copies of his gambling receipts. Mom's texts to her friend about moving away once I was out of the picture. "You've been spying?" Mom whispered. "No," I said. "I've been surviving." I stood, took the folder, and headed for the door. CPS has everything. The IRS does too. The police, well, they'll be very interested when I tell them how you like to solve arguments with your fists. Dad's face crumbled, and for the first time, there was no anger, just fear. Mom's hands trembled. The predators finally understood what it felt like to be hunted. Resolution and emotional release. I didn't look back when I left, didn't watch them scramble, didn't listen to their voices crack. The car purred under my hands as I drove away. My car, my road, my life.